3% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Choosing the DMAC Carroll campus is a smart choice. The DMAC Carroll campus offers a quality education at an affordable price, student organizations to get involved and have some fun, supportive staff who will help you each step of the way, and expert faculty waiting to share their knowledge and experiences with you. Kickstart your education today at the Carroll DMAC campus. Call them at 712-792-1755. DMAC, life's calling. Hey moms and dads out there, let Pizza Ranch make feeding your family fun and affordable. Every Tuesday night, kids 12 and under eat free. Whether they love the pizza, chicken, or mac and cheese, you'll make them all happy. When you're on the go with sports, church, or, well, just life, come in for a quick and delicious buffet. The best part is, they'll do the dishes. Pizza Ranch makes family meals fun and fast. For delivery or carry-out, call 792-3456. Pizza Ranch, just off Highway 30 in Carroll.
Whoa, that's good. Olsen's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop.
So you've got an acreage and you've decided you need a tractor, but maybe you don't know a whole lot about tractors. What size do you get? How much horsepower do you need? What implements will work? What jobs are you hoping to accomplish? It can sound overwhelming, but at Olsen's Outdoor Power, we can help. We have the right tractor, the right implements, and with 0% for 60 months, the right price. Stop by today and find out what Coyote tractor is the right tractor for you. Olsen's Outdoor Power with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Smithfield Foods is an American-based food company committed to producing high-quality, wholesome, and affordable food. They want you to join their team in Carroll. They're hiring general production individuals, and the starting pay has now increased to an amazing $20.55 per hour. And you'll also get a generous benefits package. You'll get paid holidays, paid time off, medical, vision, dental insurance, and more. Visit smithfieldfoods.com/Carroll to apply online. Smithfield Foods, equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
At Collins Aerospace, we believe in investing in our employees' future. That's why we are proud to offer our Employee Scholar Program. Whether you want to pursue a professional certificate or a degree related to the industry, we offer full tuition reimbursement and even paid study time. Our Employee Scholar Program is the perfect tool to help achieve the future you've been dreaming of. At Collins, we don't just want to offer you a job, we want to offer you a career and a future in aerospace. For details on the Collins Aerospace Employee Scholar Program, visit us at careers.rtx.com.
For over 50 years, Pringer's Lumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, third generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer's Lumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community, and when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer's Lumberland, Highway 30 West in Carroll.
Are you looking to boost your brand? TopLoft makes it easy with custom online stores for businesses, sports teams, and organizations. Enhance your brand visibility with a tailor-made store showcasing your logo, colors, and designs. Enjoy endless customization options, choose styles, colors, and add your unique touch to every product. Plus, their streamlined ordering system ensures a smooth experience for you and your customers. Elevate your brand with TopLoft in downtown Carroll, or visit toploftclothing.com and start building your online store today.
We welcome you back here on on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM, KCIM. Job Blankman of the Year tonight, coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. It's the Mackey Motors at Tailgate, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive it. Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online at MackeyMotors.com. Starting lineups 1 minute away here on KCIM.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, it should be your top priority. Now's the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slechta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
Take a look at our starting lineups here tonight. First of all, for the Toreadors of Boone, they'll start a 5'10 senior in Wes Van Pelt, a 6'4 senior in Tyson Shiver, a 6'2 senior in Braden Brooks, a 6'4 junior in Jude Bumgardner, and a 6'2 senior in Devin Silball. They come into the night 7-7 overall, 3-7 in the Raccoon River Conference. They lost their last two, and they are 2-3 in their last 5 games under head coach Rusty Hicks. For the Carroll Tigers, under head coach Randy Beeson, 5-8 on the year, 3-7 also in the Raccoon River Conference. They've lost 1 in a row. They're 3-2 in their last 5 games. They'll start a 5'9 senior in Stone Siebenoller, a 6'5 junior in Jared Moore, also a 6'1 senior in Carter Essick, a 6'2 senior in Noah Henners, and a 6'4 sophomore in Miles Nuzmek. We'll step away, take a break, back in 30 seconds with a tip-off of this boys game coming up next here on KCIM.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumber yard.
Getting ready for the tip-off here of the boys game. Girls again winning earlier tonight over Boone, 52-19. Carroll leading this series on the boys side of things, 27-6 since 2009, but Boone won by 10, 65-55 back in December. Carroll won last of February, 53-43. Carroll 8-2 against Boone in their last 10 games. Jump ball tonight, Tyson Shiver and Jared Moore getting set to jump things up here as we get set for the boys game. Tigers in their home white uniforms, Boone in their road green uniforms. Jump ball tipped up into the air. It'll be gathered in by Braden Brooks for Boone. I'll work it up across half here. Carroll going to open up in their man-to-man. Up top to Brooks. Brooks with it. Comes in, averaging 17.6 rebounds per game. They'll work it to Bumgardner. Bumgardner feeds it inside to Shiver. Shiver finds the cutter down on the baseline. The layup is up no good by Van Pelt. And the Carroll Tigers will pick up the rebound. Noah Henners pulling that one down. His first, of course, in the ballgame. We're going to get a reach-in foul right away. And that foul here going to go on Devin Silball, and that is going to be his first. Carter Essick gets it into Stone Siebenoller. Boone coming to some full court pressure, trying to trap out of it. Moore will bounce it down to the baseline. But Miles Nuzmek, they feed it inside. Nice pass that time. The Tigers take the 2-0 lead. Getting on the board right away, Noah Henners inside. Boone pushes it up. And now we get a travel call going to go against a Boone. Carroll will have it. They'll inbound it right in front of their bench with Essick. They get it into Siebenoller. Boone going to drop into a 1-3-1 zone this trip down. Siebenoller bounces it left side to Henners. Over now to Nuzmek. Nuzmek penetrates in, dumps it down to Henners. Ball is stolen away there. Coming out of there with the loose ball is Brooks. Brooks will get it back. Going to fire up a three off the left side. It's off the back of the rim. No good. Siebenthaler tips the rebound into the hands of Essick. Essick ahead. Moore has it knocked away. Tries to save it, but it's going to be out of bounds off of Jared Moore. And it will be at Toreador basketball. 6:50 to go. Kind of a quick start here with a lot of up and down here early on, but just 2 points to show for it. Tigers up right now 2-0. Toreador's with it. Brooks over on the right wing. They'll get it up top to Van Pelt. Now inside, working it to Shiver. Back out. Baumgartner going to shoot a three right side top of the key, and that one's going to fall. And Boone going to have their first lead here of the ball game as they lead it by a score of 3-2. Ball tipped out of bounds and lost by the Tigers, and it's going to be Boone basketball. Turnovers have hurt Carroll a little bit. They're not real bad at it, 12 a game. Boone coming in, turning it over 17 times a game, but I know if you're Coach Beeson, you'd like 1 or 2 turnovers trimmed off of that. Well, that would be one right there that they'd like to not make. Still ball with it. Hands it off now to Van Pelt. Van Pelt with it over to Baumgartner. Just made a three from almost that spot a moment ago. Now takes a dribble to his left, fires one up. Great box out by Siebenthaler. That allows Miles Nuzbeck to come up with a rebound. They'll get it over now to Siebenthaler. Siebenthaler with it. Backs it back out near the half-court line. Boone setting up this time in a 2-3 zone. They've got 1-3-1 and now 2-3 here to open things up. Moore bounces it over to Siebenthaler. He'll find the cutter down the right side. Carter Essick, and the layup's up in good. Jared Moore with the assist. Carter Essick, his first basket. Tigers back on top here by a score of 4-3. Second lead change in the game. Baumgartner over to the left side to Silball. Silball with it, brings it up, hands it off to Van Pelt. Van Pelt picked up by Nuzbeck, kind of penetrates down to the left elbow. Kick pass over to Brooks in the corner. Left side three on the way. Rebound is tipped around. It's loose on the floor as Hinters and Essick both hit the deck. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Boone. And it's going to be Carroll basketball with 5:28 to go here in the first quarter of play. Official over there moved the Tiger Vision kids up off of the floor and up into the front row of the bleachers. I think he nearly tripped over them. Moore now penetrates it ahead. Kick pass over to Nuzbeck on the right wing. Nuzbeck looks for the cutter. Essick threw it behind him a little bit. Essick comes up with it underneath the Hinters. Hinters will skip it right side. Siebenthaler with a nice catch over on the sideline. He'll back it back out. Defended out there by Brooks. Drives down the lane now, and the little floater is up in good for Stone Siebenthaler. Carroll's been playing their best basketball as of late. Van Pelt's three is up no good over the top of the backboard. It'll be out of bounds to Carroll. Looking at the pant leg of Carter Essick, and he must have some blood on it. He does. So he's going to have to check out of the ballgame. And that's going to get Trey Tassel up for Carroll. He'll check in. Jared Moore just walks over, literally standing on the ground, reaches up and grabs a hold of the net. It'd be nice to be tall enough to do that. Got Will Minder sitting over here to my left. He's running our video package tonight, which is brought to you by a Fun Top and Jeans. A Fun Top and Jeans in Carroll, where the name says it all. Blake Malinsky, who had a nice game with 9 points last night, he checks into the ball game for the Tigers. 5:01 to go here, first quarter. Carroll up 6-3. Boone looking to trap. Tigers will work it over to Nuzbeck on the right side. Nuzbeck back over now to Siebenthaler. Siebenthaler going to fire up a three. It's off the left side top of the key, no good. Baumgartner comes up with a rebound. Ahead now to Van Pelt. Down to the right corner to Brooks. They look inside. They work it to Shiver. Shiver spins into the lane. Step through, move, goes up for the layup, misses it, rebounds loose on the floor. Jared Moore will clear it for Carroll. Moore has it knocked away by Shivers. It's going to be saved by Brooks into the hands of Shivers. Baumgartner, left side. Brooks penetrates in, kicks it back out. They work it to Hendricks Mormon, who has checked into the game, and he's going to jump stop into the lane, but traveled and turns it over, and the ball will go back over now to Carroll. 4:20 to go here. Each team having some issues with some turnovers here early in the game. Great to see the youth basketball kids. The girls were sitting behind the girls basketball team earlier. Now you got a mixture of the girls and boys down there. Does back over to Siebenthaler, right corner to Tassel. Tassel, a lefty, gets it back to Siebenthaler. Siebenthaler back to Tassel. Nope, Baumgartner going to kick that one. And he'll knock it out of bounds. It'll stay with Carroll. 4:07 to go here. Dane Brecky will check into the ballgame. Tassel works it off to Siebenaller. Siebenaller left side now. Malinsky bounces it back to Siebenaller. Siebenaller down to the baseline. Floater again off the glass up in. Nice strong movement that time from Siebenaller. Back-to-back buckets for Stone. Carroll leads it here 8-3. Attacking on the other end that time was Brecky. Moore coming down with his second rebound. He'll push. Got away with a double dribble down to Tassel. Corner three up. Good! Trey Tassel with a three. Quick start for the Carroll Tigers. They lead at 11-3. We've got a timeout on the floor called by Boone. 3:40 to go first quarter. We're back in a minute here on that KCIM.
Hi, this is J.R. Mayhall, insurance agent and realtor with Gredeman & Associates. We're excited to announce Eric Bass and Nate Gredeman have joined our team. Eric has numerous years of experience in both insurance and real estate, and we're excited that Nate has moved back and brought his wealth of knowledge of commercial real estate to our team, and he also has his insurance license. It's a very challenging time in both real estate and insurance, and we are here to help you. Gredeman & Associates, Highway 30 here in Carroll.
Hello, this is Dr. Michael Dirks, orthopedic surgeon with St. Anthony's. I'm excited to have joined the team here at St. Anthony's, your local sports injury experts. We perform knee arthroscopy with ACL reconstruction and meniscus repair, as well as shoulder arthroscopy with rotator cuff and labral repair. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, give us a call so we can get you back to the playing field or back to the activities that you love doing.
St. Anthony Orthopedics, located on the St. Anthony campus. St. Anthony Regional Hospital. Always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Come to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes feel, recover, and perform. Jeff Leichman with you here tonight. Thanks to Casey Miners hanging out back in the studio tonight. Mason Nealon up in South Central Calhoun tonight on Kit. Nick Brinks on KKRL down in Elkhorn tonight with Koenig, Zyro, and Kimballton. Driving in and losing his balance is Brecky. He's going to be called for the Travel Tigers with a great defensive stand there. They're going to say Tassel's shot was a 2. So they're going to give him just a 2 on that. So the Tigers' lead is 10-3 out of the break. Let me get my stat sheets changed here. Carroll with the basketball. Boone going to come out again with some pressure. Tigers will break that pressure with Siebenaller. They work it up top to Moore. Moore looks to drive in. Right elbow jumper on the way up. No good. Rebound battled for it. Coming out of there with it is Mormon for Boone. Off now to Brecky. Brecky with it. Works it out into the hands of Mormon. Back over now to Brooks. Brooks looking for Shivers down on the baseline. They'll give it to him. Spins down. Little step through move. Try to reverse layup. It's up no good. Rebound taken out of there by Tassel. Tassel ahead. Matt Collison on the floor. Out to Malinsky. Left corner three up no good. Rebound taken out on the weak side by Brooks. Ahead. They get it. Spinning in. Up top. 3-point from Mormon up no good. And Tassel does a nice job boxing out Brooks. Letting that one bound out of bounds. And it's going to be Carroll basketball. 2:34 to go here in the first quarter. Carroll with the ball up right now by 7. Shivers jumps the passing lane, comes up with the steal. Laying it up and in on the other end is Cole Christensen. His first bucket here tonight. Boone on the board, down now by a score of 10-5. Collison with a nice drive off the left side, and the 6'2 junior gets his first bucket here tonight. Nice strong take that time. Worked his way through a couple of defenders. Brooks with it out high on the right side. Penetrates down. Gets all the way to the rim. Up over Moore and able to lay that one in. Braden Brooks averaging 17 a game. His first bucket here tonight. Carroll's lead is trimmed here to 12-7. Siebenaller down to the baseline. Malinsky fires up a corner three up no good. Brooks with the weak side rebound. They get it ahead to Brecken. He'll bring it up. Pump fake. Kicks it to the trailer, but that trailer was Trey Tassel. Tassel, bounce pass over to the right side. Collison's layups up in good. Back-to-back buckets for Collison. Carroll leads it now 14-7. Tigers doing a nice job defensively here, really controlling Brooks. That's the main scorer for Boone. They get it up top to Mormon. He's going to fire up a three, no good. Collison coming up with a rebound, his first. Tigers really sharing the ball well. Collison kick pass over to Tassel. Left side three up, no good. Moore hustles to get the rebound, goes up for the reverse layup and draws some contact on Shivers. So that is going to be number one on the 6'4 senior. Second against Boone here in the quarter. And Jared Moore with great hustle. That was purely just a hustle play. Gets himself to the free throw line. Moore, the 6'5 senior, 13.6 rebounds per game. Averaging 71% from the line. He'll go to the line to shoot two. First one on the way. It is up and good. First points tonight for Moore. First free throws tonight for Carroll High. Tigers lead at 15-7. Zyro Kimbleton knocking off Kuhn in girls basketball 50-34. Jalen Peterson with 22 for Zyro Kimbleton. Anna Hart with 10 for Coon Rapids Bayard. Crusaders suffer their first conference loss here tonight. They've got a big game next week now with Woodbine to try and hold off both Woodbine and Zyro Kimbleton. Moore's second free throw up, no good. Bumgardner comes down with a rebound. He'll penetrate down the left side, gets in the lane, goes up in front of the rim and just uses that size advantage to lay it up and in. His first 2-point basket tonight. He comes in averaging 9, but looked more like a scorer on that one. Matt Collison up top over the left side to Nesbeck. They work a nice ball movement. Henners feeds it down to Asick. Henners with the assist. And Asick will score the bucket, his second of the ballgame. 17-9 now in favor of Carroll. 27 seconds to go. And we're going to get a whistle on a foul. Going to go on Matt Collison. That'll be his first, and the first against Carroll here in the quarter. So a nice defensive effort by Carroll here to start this game, and they haven't been picking up fouls in the process. Again, Casey Minders and I will type up a recap stories of all of tonight's area basketball games and the wrestling in our area. We'll get that up on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report at sports.1380kcim.com. Shivers got loose after gathering in the inbounds pass and penetrates down the right side. And he'll draw some contact. That's going to be number 2 on Matt Collison, who went up to block it. Shivers a 46% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw on the way is up off the back of the rim, then off the side of the rim, no good. So Boone misses their first free throw attempt here in the ballgame. Matt Collison, who's been battling an illness, is going to check back out. Stone Siebenaller back onto the floor for Carroll. Starting 5 on the floor right now for Carroll with Ethick, Henners, Nuzmak, Moore, and Siebenaller. Second one up and good as well. So Shivers goes a 1 of 2. Tigers' lead here is 17-10. The largest lead has been 8 here so far. Siebenaller finds Henners out high on the right side. He'll penetrate in. Dump pass down to Moore. Knocked away by Bumgardner, who saves it into the hands of Moore. His shot up no good. Henners tip no good. Shivers comes up with a rebound. His pass is batted away. Shivers gathers it back in, but unable to get anything off as we are done with the first quarter of play. Carroll Tigers on top here, 17-10. Second quarter, 1 minute away here on KCIM.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you're looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest.
Hi, this is Dr. Mulbauer from McFarland Clinic in Carroll. If you are expecting a baby, our family medicine department is here to help you every step of the way. Our physicians provide prenatal care and services, childbirth, and postpartum care. Your McFarland Clinic family medicine physicians can perform C-sections and VBACs during delivery. Call our family medicine office at 712-792-1500 or visit our website at mcfarlandclinic.com for more information. McFarland Clinic Carroll, here for you and your growing family.
Coming live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Appreciate you tuning in tonight. Doubleheader of Carroll basketball. Girls winning easily tonight over Boone, 52-19 that final score. It was a 19-13 game midway through the second quarter. Carroll gives up 6 points the rest of the ballgame. Tiger men up right now 17-10. We're just underway here in the second quarter. Boone back into a 1-3-1 half-court trap. Bassett gets it over to Siebenaller. He'll penetrate in, leaves it off for Hinders at the free throw line down to the baseline to Nuzbeck, and the jumper is up and good. Hinders with another assist. Nuzbeck with his first bucket here tonight. Carroll on top here by a score of 19-10. Baumgartner down to the baseline to Brooks. He'll drive in. Tough move in traffic. Count the basket. And he's going to head to the free throw line. Slipped through a couple of defenders and was able to muscle that one up with some touch. Got it over the front of the rim, and it falls in. That's going to make it 19-12. Brooks will head to the free throw line. First trip there tonight, 65% on the season. The foul on Jared Moore, his first against the Tigers in the second quarter. Free throw by Brooks is up and good. Stone Siebenaller will bring it up for Carroll. Pressure again as Boone stays in that 1-3-1 half-court trap. Siebenaller's pass tip stolen away by Shivers. Off to Brooks. He'll work it up left side. Brooks over to the left wing. Van Pelt gets it wedged between the backboard and rim. It'll be a jump ball. Possession there will favor Boone. 7:09 to go here in the first half. Our Culver's halftime report coming up. Again, we've got Mr. Will Miners over here to my left running our video package tonight. Brought to you by Fun Top and Jeans, where the name says it all. Fun Top and Jeans in Carroll. Again, you can watch and listen to the broadcast by going to the CB Sports Network YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search CB Sports Network. The pass that time too high from Van Pelt off of the fingertips of Shivers out of bounds. It'll be Carroll basketball. Boone going to drop back. They put some full court pressure on. They're switching things up. Now they're staying in that 1-3-1, which is what they started with here in the second quarter. Asic with it down to the baseline. Jared Moore attacks and lays it up and in. Thought he was going to go up and try and dunk it, but there was a defender that came over late, so he just laid it off the glass, but went up strong. Still ball with it, now to Baumgartner. Baumgartner to the left elbow, bounces it inside to Shivers, but stolen away that time by Miles Nuzbeck, his first steal. Off now to Jared Moore. He'll skip pass down to Siebenaller in the right corner. Siebenaller with it, gets it out to Nuzbeck. Nuzbeck skips it left side again to Asic underneath. Nice pass to Hinders, and the layup's up and good. Carter Asic, a couple of assists here. Hinders with his second bucket. Carroll has their largest lead right now at 23-13. Shivers catches it left block, spins to the baseline, and lays it up and in. He comes in averaging 11 a game. That's his first bucket tonight. Carroll's lead is back down to 8 at 23-15. 6:05 to go. Hinders left elbow, or right elbow, over to Siebenaller. Siebenaller now to Asic, back to Siebenaller. Siebenaller dribbles it over right side, finds Asic up top, back to Siebenaller, left side top of the key to Moore. Nuzbeck working the baseline right now, so is Asic. Hinders caught it right elbow, took a couple of dribbles, tried to skip it over to Moore. It was tipped, but Moore able to gather it in. Now we got a kick by Boone. It'll stay with Carroll. 5:46 left in this one. 23-15 right now in favor of Carroll. We're here in the second quarter. Asic finds Siebenaller open off the inbounds pass. Corner three up from the right side, no good. Silball will come down with a rebound. He'll push. They get it down to Mormon. Back out now to Silball. Long three on the way. That's going to be short. Asic boxing out Van Pelt, keeping him from getting to the rebound, and it's going to be Carroll basketball. Carroll boys looking for their sixth win. They've been playing better here over the last 2 weeks, maybe some of the best basketball they've played. And we've seen that early tonight where they're sharing the basketball. Collison will bring it up, Siebenaller. They work it now to Hinders, and Hinders threw it to the corner. Tassel was just starting to cut in, so that means the pass went behind him and out of bounds. It's a turnover. Back over now to Boone. 23-15, Carroll with the lead. 5:22 to go here in the half. Motor Inn player of the game coming up here in the postgame. Motor Inn of Carroll, your premier Toyota, Chevy, and Buick dealership for everything from sales to service to parts and collision. Brooks up top to Mormon. Left side now Van Pelt. Van Pelt now working up top. Three on the way from Christensen up no good. Rebound knocked out of bounds by Van Pelt. That's going to be Nope, now they point Carroll basketball. Now they point that it will be Carroll basketball. Started to go to Boone, and then they changed. The official kind of hesitated for a second, and it's going to be white ball. See Ann Collison sitting up here to my left. Inbounds pass comes to Moore. They work it now to Nuzbeck. Going to penetrate now. Kick pass to the corner to Tassel. Over to Moore. Now underneath to Nuzbeck. Bobbled it. Gathers it in. Shot up no good, but right there to clean it up is Noah Henners. Henners with 6 here in the ball game. Tigers back up now by 10 at 25-15. Mormon's 3 on the other end. Off the right side top of the key. No good. Nuzbeck will come down with his second rebound. He'll bring it up. Kick pass over to Moore. Nope, it's going to be stolen away, but tipped into the backcourt. Coming up with it is Nuzbeck. Over to Moore now. Moore left side top of the key. Penetrates into the Henners down on the right block. Kick out pass left side to Tassel. Pump fake. Pull up jumper from 15. Up no good. Long rebound to Brooks. And Tassel going to pick up his second foul. So that'll be number 1, I should say, on Trey Tassel. Malinsky and Collison in. Nuzbeck and Henners will check out. Those two have played well here for Carroll tonight. 4:23 to go here in the half. Tigers trailed once early, 3-2. A 3-point shot from Bumgardner early on after Noah Henners had scored for Carroll, but then Carter Essex scored to put Carroll up 4-3, and the Tigers have not trailed since then. Bringing it up is Mormon. Mormon gets it off to Shivers out high near the Carroll bench. Up top to Christensen. Now off to Bumgardner. Left side, Brecken. His 3 on the way. Up no good. Rebound batted around. It's loose. It's going to be cleared by Siebenoller. Siebenoller double teamed as he gets across half court. Now to Malinsky. Over to the right side to Collison. Back over to the left side now. Siebenoller back over to Collison. Collison goes right side to Malinsky. Down to Moore on the baseline. Moore attacks off the baseline. Cut off by Shivers. Goes up strong and lays it up and in. Jared Moore's got that ability. Tigers with their largest lead here as they lead at 27-15. Bumgardner with it out high on the right side. Fake the pass to Brecken. Now drives in, gets to the right block, and does a nice job. That little size advantage just goes up over the defender and lays it in. Carroll's lead is back to 10 now at 27-17. Moore to Siebenoller out high right side. Now off to Collison. Boone's back into a 1-3-1 again. They've been in that pretty much this entire second quarter. They work it to Collison, dump it to the free throw line to Moore. It's loose. Moore picks it up right elbow. Little flip shot is up, no good. Tassel up high for the rebound. Put back. Kid rolls around the rim and falls in. Nice putback that time by Trey Tassel. He's got 4 here in the ballgame. 29-17 Carroll. Christensen right quarter. They'll work it up. Now over to Mormon. Inside to Shivers. Quadruple teamed in the lane. And he bounced off a couple of guys and ends up traveling with the basketball. Now asking the official what happened there. Brooks will check back in. Mormon will check out for Boone. Taden Peterson in the house here tonight. I think I see up. I do see Marison Wittrock across the way as well. Official went down and had a conversation with Boone head coach Rusty Hicks tonight. Maybe, I don't know, it was a very casual conversation between him and Hicks, or between him and Shivers. Maybe he didn't like that Shivers questioned it, but very casual conversation with head coach Hicks as well. Moore gets it out to Siebenoller down to the right corner. Malinsky, the 3 is up and good. Siebenoller with the assist. Blake Malinsky knocks down the 3, the 5'11 senior. 32-27 Carroll. That's their largest lead. Now to Shivers. And we're going to get a foul going to go on Malinsky. Back when Jeff Honnold was not working so much and was able to help me on the radio a little bit, him and I were in the old press box. That's how many years ago this was, at the football stadium. And Blake was a little guy. He was probably maybe 4th grade or so. And Blake came up, put the headsets on, and was up in the press box with us during the broadcast. So I've known Blake a long, long time. Bumgardner knocks down the 3. His second 3 here tonight. That'll cut the Carroll lead down to 12. But answering on the other end is again Malinsky. Malinsky with his second 3. Siebenoller found him in the corner. Carroll up 35 now to 20. They get it to Shivers off the right block. He'll drive in and gets it off of the glass. 35 now 22. Collison looking to bring it up. Splits the double team up top. Keeps the ball away from the defense. Kick pass down to the left corner, but he's going to drag that pivot foot in the process. The travel will give it back over now to Boone. Blake used to come by Jeff and I when we'd be doing basketball. And he would stop and talk to us while we were calling games when he was a youngster. So fun to see Blake wrapping up a tremendous career with Carroll and getting quite a few minutes here as a senior and playing well. Baumgartner penetrates down the left side. Finds the cutter, Van Pelt, who finds Shivers in the lane. Shivers over to the left block, lays it up with the right hand. Shot up, no good. The Tigers come down with a rebound. That's Hinters. He was double teamed, and then Randy Beeson calls a quick timeout. Timeout on the floor. 35-22 Carroll. Minute 26 to go here in the second quarter. We're back right after this 30-second timeout here on KCIM.
This is Brian Moore from Avila Bank. At Avila Bank, we're here to help you every step of the way. Whether you're just starting out and need a little help to get that farm or business off the ground, or maybe you've been around for a while and need some help in achieving that next goal, we are here to help. We can't walk in your shoes, we just want to walk beside you on your path to success. Stop in and see what better banking is all about. We'd be happy to talk to you about putting your farm or business on the path to financial success. Avila Bank, member FDIC.
Equal housing lender.
They're coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Our Culver's halftime report coming up for you here in just a little bit. Minute 26 to go here in the first half. Tigers trailed once. The game's never been tied, though. Carroll's the largest lead, 15 here a little bit ago. Tigers will look to add to that here, up right now by 13. Siebenthaler breaks the pressure, attacks the rim, drives in, a little floater up in good. That's his third floater here tonight, where he's just flipped it up over the defender. 37-22 now. Baumgartner attacks right baseline, gets it out to Brooks on the wing. Brooks over to the right elbow, spins, gets it back out to Baumgartner, right side top of the key. He'll penetrate down. Kick pass, shot is up, no good, and the rebound taken out of there by Tassel, his third. Tassel comes down, gets it off now to Collison, over to Siebenthaler, finds the cutter. Tassel on the baseline to Malinsky, corner three, no good. Rebound batted around. Shivers will clear it, throws it over the head of Brooks, who's able to go up with the left hand and secure it. And now we get a reach-in foul going to go on Hinters as Brooks attacked off that left side. No, Hinters will pick up his first. That'll be the fourth on Carroll here in the quarter. Boone hasn't been called for one yet, but only 39.7 to go as Collison will check out. Carter Essick will check back in. Nuzbeck now coming in for Hinters. Mormon will check into the ballgame for Christensen for Boone. Jared Moore now coming for Malinsky. Good performance, Carroll Tigers. This is the best I've seen them look this year. I know they picked up a nice win over Roland Story. Did fall last night at ADM, but beat Roland Story up at the Gilbert Showcase on Saturday. Played pretty well there, in control of that game. Baumgartner pump fake right side top of the key. Lost it into the lane. Nuzbeck will come up with the loose ball. He's going to get it off to Moore, who's stripped away by Baumgartner, but do we get a reach-in foul? We're going to. Baumgartner going to pick up his first. That'll be the first on the Toreadors here in this second quarter of play. Did they call that in the act of shooting? They did. Jared Moore will head to the free throw line. Moore 1 of 2 tonight, 71% here on the season. Moore taking his time up there. Free throw on the way. It is up and good. He is 2 of 3. Jared, a good free throw shooter. 38 now to 22. Jared had 2 older siblings that were outstanding athletes for Carroll High. Second free throw on the way is up and good as well. 39-22 now in favor of Carroll. We're going to get a foul going to go on Carter Assig. They're defending as they were running down the floor. Going to call him for a little forearm. That's going to be number 5 on Carroll. So that means Baumgartner going to head to the free throw line. Hasn't attempted one yet tonight. 56% on the season. Boone right now 2 of 3 from the line here in the game. Carroll 3 of 4. Free throw on the way is up and good. A little bit of a run here towards the late part of the first quarter into the second quarter is what has given Carroll this lead. Up right now, 16. Second one on the way up, good as well. 39 now, 24 as Bumgardner hits both. Tigers can get the final shot here of the half. Jared Moore over now to Siebenaller. Siebenaller with it back over to Moore. Asic spotting up down in the right corner. Tassel over here on the left wing. Siebenaller with it out our right side. Now finds Moore. Kick pass left side. Tassel pump fake. Down to 6. Spins off of the block. Gets himself in some trouble. They open up the baseline, and he floats to the rim and lays it up and in. And the Carroll Tigers will take a 41-24 lead into the halftime. We'll step away. Our Culver's halftime report coming up. Carroll puts 24 on the board in that second quarter of play. They hold Boone to 14. We're back right after this quick timeout, and that is going to be, it looks like, in at 3 minutes.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
When it comes to sports injuries and pain, call the specialist at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning. Dr. Suppy and Dr. Janning work closely with area athletes and teams in providing effective treatment and rehabilitation of sports-related injuries. For optimal sports performance, call Dr. Mike Suppy and Dr. Jack Janning at Suppy Chiropractic Clinic, 792-6026. Or stop by their clinic at 1420 Highway 71 North in Carroll. Proud sponsors of all area teams.
Hi, this is Michelle from Midwest Wholesale. Kitchen cabinets by Birch Manufacturing are built to inspire. We believe that every kitchen tells a story, which is why these cabinets align with your home's beauty. We offer a variety of different finishes, wood selections, along with accessories to create a customized style. And here at Midwest Wholesale, we've been designing cabinets for so many years and designed thousands of kitchens, bathrooms, and mudrooms in our area. Trust the experts with Kitchens Plus by Birch and Midwest Wholesale. How you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
Since 1925, Eco Water Systems has been proud to provide the Carroll area with the level of quality and service their customers deserve. Now, Dries Company could not be more excited to continue that tradition. That's right, Eco Water Systems is now Dries Company Eco Water Systems, combining two names you know and trust to provide you with the absolute best in your water needs. Dries Company Eco Water Systems. Call us today, 712-792-3434, or stop in and see us at 609 North Carroll Street. Let's solve your water issues together.
Napa is your trusted source for automotive parts, accessories, and know-how for your car, truck, SUV, and farm equipment. We offer a complete performance machine shop, extensive tool and equipment department, and hydraulic hoses while you wait. So whether it's a replacement part for your daily driver, or you are just in need for a professional machine shop, you can trust your locally owned and operated Napa store. Make it a point to stop in and see the pros. Napa, Highway 30 West in Carroll. Napa, we are so much more than a parts store.
Thank you for calling Brinks Exteriors. This is Allie.
Hi, we recently had a tree fall on our house, and I'd like to get an estimate on roof damage.
Sure, we offer free on-site consultations for all our services.
Great. While I have you, could you refer me to someone who can replace the drafty window?
Brinks does windows too, with high-quality Energy Star products.
What if we'd like to replace our siding?
Brinks has you covered.
Gutters? Doors?
Our name says it all. Brinks Exteriors is your headquarters for all things exterior, from start to finish.
Call 712-ROOF-PRO or visit BrinksExteriors.com.
Celebrating 40 years in business, 12 of those years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. You're listening to the Culver's Halftime Report. It's all Carroll Tigers here after a dominant second quarter. Really started to pull away late in that first quarter as the game was a 12-7 game at one point in the first quarter. Then Matt Collison scored. Jared Moore then pushed it to a 15-7 lead. Carter Asic scored to make it 17-9. Miles Nusbeck then made it 19-10. And the Tigers led it 17-10 at the end of the first quarter, then 19-10 to start the second quarter. And here in the second quarter, Jared Moore made it 21-13. Hinders pushed it to a 10-point game at 23-13. And then it was Henners again making it back to a 10-point game at 25-15. They got it up to 12 on a bucket from Jared Moore at 27-15. It was Blake Malinsky hitting a three to push it to 32-17. That at that time was their largest lead of the game. And then it got up to 35-20. Boone cut it to 35-22. Siebenthaler made it 37-22. Jared Moore hit a couple of free throws to make it 39-22. At that point was their largest lead. And then Boone got a couple of free throws, but Trey Tassel with a bucket shortly before the buzzer, and the Tigers up right now by 17. That's, again, matches their largest lead here, 41-24 at the halftime. Carroll's defensive pressure, they've done a nice job. They're really double and triple teaming quite a bit. Henners and Bumgarner are kind of the two guys that they're really focused on defensively. The other thing I've liked about Carroll here in this first half, they've turned defensive rebounds and turnovers into quick transition points. They've shared the basketball extremely well. They're moving very, very efficiently. Their spacing has been fantastic here in the first half. So just a really good all-around performance here in the first half here tonight for the Carroll Tigers. As again, they've built themselves a pretty comfortable lead here at 17, but they'll have to go out here in the second half and play well as well. We'll step away, take a break, back with more of our Culver's halftime report as we come to you live from the Gatorade broadcast booth. We're back in 2 minutes here on KCIM.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunities to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
From empty stands to cheering fans, Carroll County Solid Waste would like to remind our area athletes, coaches, and spectators that it takes teamwork to keep our communities clean and safe. Like most sporting events, a trip through the concession stand for our favorite snacks, drinks, and sweets is a must. But being mindful of what we do with our leftover waste also matters. Cans and bottles should always go into recycling containers, and empty food packages should be disposed of in the trash. Whether on the field or on the court, we wish all area teams a safe and successful season. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, delivering environmental services together.
Why is life better with American Family Insurance? Because every policy comes with something very special. A trusted agent who's there to help protect your dreams by finding the right coverage at the right price. Save up to 23% when you bundle home and auto.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 712-792-1262 or stop by 412 Highway 30 today.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
24, Carroll with the lead here at the Culver's halftime report. Culver's celebrating 40 years in business, 12 of those years in Carroll. Culver's welcome to Delicious. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight. Tigers again up 41-24 for Boone here in the first half. It was Tyson Shivers with 5, Braden Brooks with 5, June Bumgarner with 12, and Cole Christensen with 2. They were 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Carroll tonight, Stone Siebenthaler 6 points, a rebound, 2 assists. Matt Collison 4 points, a rebound. Jared Moore with 7 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Carter Essick with 4 points. You go with a rebound and 2 assists. Noah Henners, 6 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Miles Nuzback, 2 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. Trey Tassel, 6 points. You go with 3 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. And Blake Malinsky with 6 points. Tigers go 3 of 4 from the free throw line. So a good, strong first half performance here for Tigers. Again, they lost this first matchup again by 10, 65-55 back in December. So they know that Boone can get things going offensively here. So they've got to do a good job of holding them down here in this second half. Boone comes in averaging 63 points per game. So Tigers, again, have done a really nice job. This is probably one of their best, if they're not one of their, probably their best if not one of their best defensive performances on the year. Carroll comes in giving up 61 points per game. So I'm sure if you're Coach Beeson, you were talking with the guys about how well they've played in the first half, but know that they got to come out here. These first 2 or 3 minutes of this third quarter really could determine how the rest of this game plays out. If Carroll takes charge and extends this lead early, they may run away and hide from Boone. But if Boone makes a run here to start this third quarter, things could get fairly tight heading into the fourth quarter. We'll step away, take a break. Tigers up 41-24. Back with the second half in 30 seconds here on KCIM.
Choosing the DMAC Carroll campus is a smart choice. The DMAC Carroll campus offers a quality education at an affordable price, student organizations to get involved and have some fun, supportive staff who will help you each step of the way, and expert faculty waiting to share their knowledge and experiences with you. Kickstart your education today at the Carroll DMAC campus. Call them at 712-792-1755. DMAC, life's calling.
Head here to the second half. Tigers again up by 17. Don't forget Casey Miners and I will type up a recap stories of all of the area wrestling and boys and girls basketball tonight. We'll get those up on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report at sports.1380kcim.com. Those will be up later on tonight. We'll also name our Olson's Outdoor Power of Teamwork Team of the Week coming up for you tomorrow morning, part of our sports broadcast in the 7 o'clock hour, so make sure you tune in for that as well. Tigers up 17. They'll have the basketball. Carroll going left to right across your radio dial and your video screen here tonight, as you can watch and listen to this one on the CB Sports Network, brought to you by Fun Top and Jeans. A Fun Top and Jeans, where the name says it all. Miles Nuzback has it blocked by Shivers as we start the second half. Ball is loose. Van Pelt going to clear it. Goes down to the floor, but dropped the basketball, and Boone will pick it up with Brooks. They get it over to Bumgarner. Over now to Silball, over to Brooks, drives in, kick pass over to Bumgarner. Corner three is in and out, no good. And there is Noah Hinders for his fourth rebound of the game. He's played very well for Carroll here tonight. Siebenaller with it, will get it up across half court. Kick pass down to Moore underneath. Moore goes up and draws some contact. Going to get himself to the free throw line. Jarrett already 3 of 4 at the line tonight. That'll be the first foul on Boone here in this second half. And that one's going to go on Tyson Shivers, his second. Moore, a good free throw shooter, 71% on the year. Taylor, his older sister. Justin, his older brother. Both good athletes that came through Carroll. Free throw on the way is up and good. (42-24) Tigers here, stretching that lead ever more. That's their largest lead here of the game. Second free throw coming up. It's on the way up, no good, and the rebound tipped out and corralled in by Nuzbeck. That's his third rebound. Up top now to Hinders. Hinders with it, back over to Nuzbeck. Bounce it back down to Hinders. Bounce pass inside to Ethick. Let the defense float by. Bumgarner got a piece of it, but is going to be called for the foul. Nope, they're going to call it instead on Van Pelt. So Van Pelt going to pick up his first tonight, second against Boone here in this third quarter. Carter Essick, 46% at the line this season. Free throw on the way up, no good. That one thudded off the back of the rim. Almost dropped down through because it hit it and just kind of flattened out, but it bounced off the side of the rim. Nearly got down through. Free throw on the way, short. Bumgarner going to come up with the rebound. Ahead to Brooks, he'll penetrate in, attacks off the right side and gets all the way to the rim. Carroll that time did not get Mack defensively and didn't stop ball. That'll be something that will drive coaches crazy. Beeson not showing any emotion right now because Carroll in control, but you don't ever want to get beat back after a missed free throw. Essick missing again inside. Brooks will come up with a rebound. Over now to Van Pelt. He'll push it ahead. This time Carroll gets back. Bumgarner attacking off the left side down to the baseline. Cut off by Essick. Now to Van Pelt. Drives in, floater in the lane up, no good. And coming down with a rebound is Carter Essick, his second of the ball game. Essick gets it off to Siebenaller. Now to Hinders, over to Nuzbeck out high on the right side. Back to Siebenaller, over now to Nuzbeck. Nuzbeck with it, back over to Siebenaller. Siebenaller, back over now to Nuzbeck. Nuzmek skips it over to Moore, left side. Back up top to Siebenoller. To Hinders in the lane. Nice look underneath to Essick. His pad kick pass out to the corner. Tip, but Moore will come up with it. 16-footer on the way. No good. Shivers will come down with a rebound. Carroll starting this second half a little chilly. They've had some shots at the rim that's just not been able to fall. And now Jared Moore comes up with the steal. Fourth steal tonight, and now Moore going to be fouled as he goes up, and that's going to go on Brooks. Braden Brooks, the 6'2 senior, picks up his first. Jared Moore going to head here, I think, to the free throw line. 3 fouls already in Boone. We're not even 3 minutes into this third quarter here. Moore at the line tonight, 4 of 6. Free throw on the way up and no good. Mormon, Brecken will check in. Bumgardner and Brooks will check out. Boone setting their top 2 scorers, just not tonight, but top 2 scorers this season. So we'll see where the points come from. Probably from Shivers, who's done a nice job for them this year as well. They've really got 3 guys that score it pretty well. Moore will knock down that free throw. Carroll leads it here, 43-26. We got a foul on the rebound attempt. And that one on the Carroll Tigers. Boone will bring it up. Brecken hands it off to Mormon, now to Van Pelt. That foul on Essick, his second. Brecken lost it. He'll pick it up. Nuzbeck almost jumped out there and got that ball. They work it over to Van Pelt on the right side. Van Pelt up top. Mormon, dump pass inside, and Essick jumps to passing lane. They tip it over to Moore, back to Essick, kick pass left side, Siebenoller, pump fake, penetrates in, leaves it off for Hinders, who can't quite squeeze it in. Now off to Essick, over to Moore, back to Essick, going to drive in, kick pass left side, Siebenoller, shot from 3 on the way on the wing, no good. Rebound to Van Pelt for Boone, he'll push. It's a 3-on-2 for Boone. Van Pelt gets to the rim, he's going to draw some contact, and Essick picked up 2 here in the last 30 seconds of the game clock. He's got 3 in the game. Tassel Malinsky set to check back in for Carroll. As Van Pelt will head to the free throw line. Has not attempted one yet tonight, but 74% on the season. Free throw on the way. Is up and good. Second one upcoming here for Wes Van Pelt, the 5'3" senior. Tigers, I think, have held off Boone this first 3 minutes here. So hopefully that means that they'll stay in control of this game. Still a long way to go. Just a lot of times those first 3 minutes of each half and at the end of the half are really important. Siebenoller penetrates in over to Nuzbeck, drives in on the baseline, dumps it into Moore, who is cutting down the lane, misses the shot, and the rebound taken down that time by Mormon. Carroll staying cold in the lane here, and now we're going to get a whistle and a foul. Going to go on Jared Moore. That'll be number 2 on Moore. Third against the Tigers, so the fouls adding up for both teams here in this third quarter. Bumgardner going to check in. He'll check in for Brecken. Van Pelt in the backcourt. Looks it off now into the hands of Brooks. Brooks looking for Shivers. Tipped away. It's loose. It's going to go out of bounds off Bumgardner. It's going to be Carroll basketball. Good pressure that time by the Tigers to force that turnover. The Tigers now can try to get things going here. They had 41 at half. Carroll has scored 2 points in just over 3 minutes here in this third. Tassel open from the corner. 3 up, good. First 3 tonight for Trey Tassel. Jared Moore with the assist. Carroll up now 46-18. Dump pass out to Van Pelt. His 3, and the answer is up and good for Boone. 46 now 31. Siebenoller over to Nuzbeck. Back to Siebenoller near the half-court line. Kick pass back over to Nuzbeck right side. He's going to fire up a 3. That one up no good. Rebound tipped around. Shivers will come up with it. Long pass down to Van Pelt. Nuzbeck back defensively. Shot is up no good. And Nuzbeck, I thought he played really good defense there. He was sliding with the arm straight up into the air. But the official going to say there was some contact. And Miles Nusback going to pick up his first. Fourth on Carroll here in the quarter. So Boone more than likely going to shoot a lot of free throws in this third quarter. Van Pelt back at the line. He is 2 of 2 tonight, 74% on the season. Free throw on the way is up and no good. Collison in, Nusback out. Checking back in Christensen for Boone. Moorman will check out. Second free throw here for Van Pelt. It's on the way up good. Carroll leads it by 14. Largest lead's been 18 at 42-24. Moore over to Malinsky on the right side. Out now to Collison. Collison out near the scores table. Tigers going left to right here in this second half. Moore attacks down the right side of the lane. Off the rim, no good. Shivers comes up with a rebound. Over now to Van Pelt. He'll penetrate down, attacks the rim. Had the shot blocked by Moore. Collison tries to save there. Siebenthaler saves the rebound, but to Boone. Baumgartner's three up, no good. Van Pelt up high for the rebound. And we're going to get a foul on Jared Moore, who is standing there. And there was some little contact between the two of them. Van Pelt was high in the air, ends up coming down. And they're going to call the foul on Moore, bumping him to the ground. 3:28 to go. Free throws again coming up here for Van Pelt. Carter Essick will check back in for Carroll next dead ball. Tigers back in action Friday. They'll host Winterset. Mason Nealon, former Carroll Tiger grad and former voice of Tiger Vision, going to be on the broadcast for us on Friday night. (46-33) now as Van Pelt hits that first free throw. Second one on the way, no good. That rebound to Carter Essick, his third. Collison will bring it up for the Tigers. Christensen with some pretty good defense on him. We're running alongside him, but a great job, a little stop. He held up on the top of the key here and then penetrated down the right side with a hesitation move. Got by the defense, left it in for Essick, but again, Carroll can't buy a basket at the rim, and that one does not fall. It's knocked out of bounds to Boone. And Coach Beeson's got to wonder. Carroll hasn't really finished a shot. Hardly in the lane here in this second half. They've had some good looks, just can't get it to fall. Van Pelt will come up. They'll get it over to Christensen. Now off to Brooks. Brooks down the left side. Penetrates in. Double team comes. Out to Van Pelt. Long three on the way up. No good. Brooks comes down with a rebound over Tassel. Double team comes. Ball knocked away. Tassel and Brooks go to the floor for it. Jump ball possession there will favor Boone. Long way to go in this one. The Tigers' lead at 18 has been trimmed here to 13. Carroll got to get something going offensively here in the second half. They've scored just 5 points here so far. They've held Boone to 9, so they're doing a good job on the defensive end. They come up with another steal. Tassel with the loose ball, and now stripped away by Brooks. Hinters comes back to stop the play. He stopped Brooks from getting a layup, and then the shot was blocked by Essick. We're going to get a whistle and a foul, though, on Carroll as the ball was bounding all over the place. And Matt Collison going to pick up the foul. And that is going to be a number 3 on Collison. We've got a timeout on the floor called by the Carroll Tigers. 2:43 to go here in the third. Tigers up 46-33. We're back in 1 minute here on KCIM.
Hey, moms and dads out there, let Pizza Ranch make feeding your family fun and affordable. Every Tuesday night, kids 12 and under eat free. Whether they love the pizza, chicken, or mac and cheese, you'll make them all happy. When you're on the go with sports, church, or, well, just life, come in for a quick and delicious buffet. The best part is, they'll do the dishes. Pizza Ranch makes family meals fun and fast. For delivery or carry-out, call 792-3456. Pizza Ranch, just off Highway 30 in Carroll.
Whoa, that's good. Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop.
So you've got an acreage and you've decided you need a tractor, but maybe you don't know a whole lot about tractors. What size do you get? How much horsepower do you need? What implements will work? What jobs are you hoping to accomplish? It can sound overwhelming, but at Olson's Outdoor Power, we can help. We have the right tractor, the right implements, and with 0% for 60 months, the right price. Stop by today and find out what Coyote tractor is the right tractor for you. Olson's Outdoor Power with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Detlinger in the house here tonight watching the Carroll Tigers. Appreciate them coming out to support Carroll here this evening. Tigers up by 13, but Van Pelt back at the free throw line. He is 4 of 6 here, making 5 of 7 as he knocks in that first one. Tigers again over the bonus limit here in the third. 46-34 Carroll. I think it was a much-needed timeout by Coach Beeson here a moment ago. Free throw up good as well, and that lead is down to 11. If you're Boone, if you can get us in the single digits here by the end of the third, you might feel like you're in pretty good shape with the way Carroll's struggling on the offensive end. Tassel down to Hinters, back to Tassel. Collison drives in, maybe got away with a push-off, a little step-back jumper up and good for Matt Collison. He's got 6 here tonight. 48 now to 35. Brooks drives in over on the right side. Kick pass out. They'll get it up to Van Pelt. Going to fire up a 3. It's up and good. And it's a 10-point game at 48-38. Tassel bringing it up left side of the floor. Van Pelt along with him. Off now to Collison. Collison out near the half-court line. Defended by Stillball. They find Essick up top over to Malinsky on the right wing. Malinsky looks for the cutter. Tassel, nothing there. Now out to Essick. That's thrown behind him, but Essick, good speed to track it down. Now off to Collison. Collison attacks. Layup up. Good. Count the basket. And he's going to draw some contact. Good move that time by Matt Collison. That foul going to go on Van Pelt. That'll be his second, 4th on Boone. And I think we got a technical foul as well. Let's see who they gave that one to. It's going to go on Brooks. Nope. On Van Pelt. So he picked up a foul and a technical foul. So Collison at the line. Free throw on the way is up and no good. Let's see who Coach tries to get in to shoot that technical foul. It's going to be Stone Siebenaller. Stone checking back into the game. 75% free throw shooter. Comes right off the bench and walks right to the free throw line. Free throw on the way is up and good. A lead back to 13. Good answer here for Carroll. Second one coming up for Siebenaller. It's up and no good. So Carroll missed opportunities there. Had 3 free throws. Only get one of them, but they do get the ball back. They lead it now by 13. Carter Essick to inbound it. They get it to Siebenaller in the backcourt. Siebenaller, double team comes to him just as he gets across half court. Now over to Moore. Moore lobs it over down to the baseline to Collison, drives in. And Collison lost it. It's going to be the last touch. So he was trying to kick it over to Moore here in the right corner, knocked out of bounds by Boone. Baumgartner will check out. Moorman will check back in. The 5'11 junior has yet to score tonight, but it's been giving him some valuable minutes off of the bench. They find it. Siebenaller, right corner, 3 up. No good. Bounced around the rim and fell out. Rebound still loose on the floor. Christensen will come out of there with it. Ahead to Stillball. Stillball go back to Christensen. Right corner, 3 up. No good. Shivers comes down with a rebound for Boone on the weak side. Minute 20 to go here in the third. Carroll up 51-38. Brooks with it on the right wing. Pass tip stolen away by Jared Moore. Moore finds the cutter down the lane. Essick off to Hinter. Shot blocked from behind. Shivers will come up with a rebound over to Christensen. Christensen penetrates down, spins in the lane, gets the left side of the rim. Shot up no good. Shivers with the offensive rebound and putback. Carroll's lead cut down to 11 again here at 51-40. Siebenaller left side. Or Collison, now out to Siebenaller. Over to the right side to Moore. Moore with it back to Siebenaller. Siebenaller back over to Moore. Now to Hinters on the right elbow. Down underneath to Essick. Essick waits for the defense to go by and able to lay it up and in. Carter Essick was 6 here tonight. Carroll up 53-40. 30 seconds to go in this one in the third quarter. Tigers nearly came up with a steal, but Carter Essick runs into Moorman. And Carter Essick just picked up his 4th. So he's probably going to have a seat. And Miles Nuzmek right away gets ready to check into the ballgame. Coach Beeson that time. That's a disappointing one. That's a veteran player. That was a foul that was not needed in that situation. The free throw is up and no good. by Mormon, a 74% free throw shooter on the season. So Athick will check out. Miles Nuzmet going to check onto the floor now for Carroll. Second free throw coming up here. It's on the way. It's up and good. Boone's pulled within 12, 53-41. Collison off to Moore. Tigers with 18 seconds to go here in the third. They find Nuzbeck left side, up to Moore at the free throw line. Out now to Collison, who sets it back up to Siebenaller. Siebenaller penetrates down, kick pass over to Collison. It's tipped. Going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Carroll with 6.8 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. So Carroll will probably, if they can get it inbound, will look to attack fairly quickly. Always want to give yourself enough time. You don't want to give the other team time, but you want to give yourself enough time to be able to tip one in or get a second shot off. Siebenaller, dump pass down to the baseline to Henners. He is run into by Shivers. And that is going to be number 3 on him. So Tigers won't have to worry about getting a shot off as Noah Henners will head to the free throw line. 53% on the season. Has not attempted one yet tonight. Stops the clock with 1.2 seconds remaining here in this third quarter. Casey Miners in again, and I will type up recaps of all of tonight's area wrestling and basketball. Henners misses that first free throw. We'll get all those recap stories and stats up on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report at sports.1380kcim.com. We'll also get them out on the CB Sports Network website, Facebook, and Twitter. I'll throw them out on my Facebook and Twitter as well, but luckily most people find them on the website now or the CB Sports Network Facebook page. Noah Henners hits the second free throw. 54-41. Boone has 1.2 seconds to work with. They're not going to get a shot off as the pass was low to Shivers. And Carroll will take a 54-41 lead. Tigers outscored 17-13 in that third, but really came on the final 2 minutes to get some points on the board. Tigers lead it by 13. Fourth quarter is 1 minute away here on KCIM.
Smithfield Foods is an American-based food company committed to producing high-quality, wholesome, and affordable food. They want you to join their team in Carroll. They're hiring general production individuals, and the starting pay has now increased to an amazing $20.55 per hour. And you'll also get a generous benefits package. You'll get paid holidays, paid time off, medical, vision, dental insurance, and more. Visit smithfieldfoods.com/Carroll to apply online. Smithfield Foods, equal opportunity employer, including disability and veterans.
At Collins Aerospace, we believe in investing in our employees' future. That's why we are proud to offer our Employee Scholar Program. Whether you want to pursue a professional certificate or a degree related to the industry, we offer full tuition reimbursement and even paid study time. Our Employee Scholar Program is the perfect tool to help achieve the future you've been dreaming of. At Collins, we don't just want to offer you a job, we want to offer you a career and a future in aerospace. For details on the Collins Aerospace Employee Scholar Program, visit us at careers.rtx.com.
Live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. We head to the fourth quarter here. Carroll on top by 13. Tigers with the ball. Henners gets it underneath, and again Carroll misses another shot at the rim. Shivers with the rebound. Mormon going to push it ahead to Brooks. I'll get it off to Bumgarner. 3 on the way up and good. And we've got a 10-point ball game again here early in the fourth quarter. Tigers have just not been able to put this one away. Boone won the first matchup by 10. Carroll nearly turns it over. Collison comes up with it. They get it underneath as Moore lobs it to Henners, who is wide open. He'll take one dribble and goes up and lays it in. Moore with his 5th assist here in the ball game, unofficially. Carroll back up now by 12, 56-44. Runner in the lane by Bumgarner, up no good. Rebound tipped around. They can't grab it. It's still loose on the floor. It's going to be Henners tracking it down for Carroll. His 5th of the ball game. Carroll will push it up with Collison left side. Brings it down on the baseline. Now to Moore on the wing. Siebenaller out near the scores table. Moorman will defend him. Tigers circle it left to Moore. They've really got great spacing right now. As Nuzbeck feeds it out to Siebenaller, 3 on the way up, good. Stone Siebenaller, his first 3 here tonight. That's a huge one. That might be the dagger. 59 now, 44. Carroll back up 15. Long way still to go in this one, but Tigers now building that lead up. Shivers with it down the right side, knocked away out of bounds off of Shivers. It'll be Carroll basketball. Carroll with 3 timeouts left, Boone with 4. Van Pelt going to check back into the ballgame now for Boone. He'll check in for Mormon. Boone going to come out with some full court pressure. Bounce pass by Nuzbeck, gets into Siebenthaler, who gives it right back to Nuzbeck, who will push it up left side, dumps it now to Moore on the left wing. Moore feeds it over to Collison down the lane on the right side. Off now again to Moore. They'll work it up top to the half-court circle to Siebenthaler, back right side to Collison. Tigers cutting through here a lot, which is nice to see. Really good movement tonight. Moore down in the right corner. Lob pass up past to Nuzbeck. Kick pass down to Siebenthaler left corner. Attack feeds it to Hinders in the lane. Pump fake got the defense up into the air. Draws some contact, and he's going to head to the free throw line. And that should be number 4 on Tyson Shivers. First against Boone here in the fourth quarter. And Noah Hinders at the line to shoot 2. 53% on the season, 1 of 2 tonight. 2 big ones here. Could push it to a 17-point game, but he misses that first one. The largest lead again's been 18. Taylor Crandall, a 6'1 sophomore, getting set to check in for Carroll. Shivers will check out as Christensen checks back in for Boone. Crandall must be checking in for Hinders because he didn't check in. And Hinders heading back to the free throw line. Free throw on the way is up and good. Hinders now going to check out of the ballgame. He's played well here tonight. 60-44 here tonight. Carroll back up by 16. Van Pelt will bring it up. Bounces it now to Christensen over to Silball. Left side to it up top. And lost his balance, stumbled a little bit, gathers it back. Now off to Van Pelt. Van Pelt attacks down the left side. Layups up in good. He's been impressive for a guy that averages 8 a game. He's got a pretty good all-around offensive game. Lob pass on the inbounds comes to Collison. Collison working against Siebenthaler. A little stop and hesitation move. That helped him clear by the defender. Nuzbeck now for 3 up top. That's going to be no good. Hit the back of the rim and then hit the cables that come down from the guide wires from up top. So that's out of bounds automatically. Boone back with the ball down 14. Tigers need to get a stop here. Can't let Boone get this back down to 10 or so here. Can't let them get on a run. So ball attacks out to Van Pelt. 3 from the left side up, no good. Rebound taken out of there that time up by Nuzbeck, his 4th of the ballgame. Collison has it knocked away from behind, but right to Crandall, who can't get the layup. Brooks with the rebound. Over to Silball, penetrates down the left side. Silball has it knocked away by Moore. It's going to be out of bounds, and it'll stay with Moon. 5:03 to go in this one. Tassel will check in now. He'll check in for Crandall. Carter Asick with his 4 fouls checking back into the ballgame. Silball will check out as well. As Baumgartner will check in. Collison going to check out. Again, Asick comes back in. Van Pelt to Brooks out high right side, 30 feet away. They circle the left side. Van Pelt's 3 on the way. That's a long. Shivers saves the rebound, but it's going to be Moore coming up with it. Then it's knocked away and out of bounds. They're going to see out of bounds off of Christensen. And it will be Carroll basketball. End of the Carroll bench doing some nice cheers down here and some nice celebrations when things are going well for the Tigers. Don't forget, you can watch and listen to the final 450 of the regulation here tonight on the CB Sports Network YouTube channel. Brought to you by a Fun Top and Jeans, where the name says it all. Will Miners to my left running that video broadcast, our audio and video running together. Nuzbeck drives in, kind of an off-balance shot there, but Moore comes up with the loose basketball. I'll get it over into the hands of Siebenthaler. His shot up no good. Asick will clear that miss. Back over now to Nuzbeck. That's going to be a 3 from the left side up in good. Miles Nuzbeck with his 2nd bucket here tonight. Carroll on top by 17, trying to answer his Baumgartner up no good. Nuzbeck will come down with a rebound. Over to Tassel, now to Moore. Out to Siebenthaler. Back to Moore outside the right elbow. Skip pass down to the left corner to Tassel. He had some big shots in that first half. One right before the buzzer. Asick at the elbow finds the cutter. Moore draws some contact. And that's going to be on Shivers, and he had just fouled out of the basketball game. Moore did a nice job going up into him. I'm going to say he got him with the head. And Tyson Shivers has fouled out of the game here tonight. He will foul out with 7 points here tonight for Boone. That's going to get Mormon back into the ballgame. Randy Beeson, head coach for Carroll, and one of the Tigers scheduled to join us here in the Mackey Motors tailgate coming up at the conclusion of this one. Free throw by Moore is up and good. Jared's done a nice job at the line tonight, 6 of 9. This was a 10-point game not too long ago, 54-44. Noah Henners then scored, and then Siebenthaler hit a 3, and the Tigers have extended that lead back to 18 and now 19, which is their largest lead of the ballgame. The Tigers doing a nice job putting this one away late. Now Jared Moore chips it, comes up with another steal, his third of the game. He's going to drive down, was going up for the dunk, but Brooks blocks it from behind and fouls him. That is going to be number 2 on Braden Brooks. That'll be the third on Boone here in the quarter. Stillball going to check in. Moore going to head back to the free throw line. Long way still to go, but this looks like it could be a good win for Carroll here tonight. Grand Rapids Baird boys winning tonight over Exira Kimballton, 72-46. Cal Hayden with 27. Parker Hayes 15, Ty Hayden 14. Moore knocks down the first of 2 free throws. That's now Carroll's largest lead here. Carroll not making it easy to figure out who our player of the game is going to be tonight. Noah Henners has played well. Stone Siebenthaler's had some big shots. He's played well handling the ball. Jared Moore's had a really good all-around ball game. Those are just some of the names that have been bouncing around my head as this game has been played. Moore right now with 13 here on the ball game. 9 of those coming from the free throw line. Usbeck will check out. Carroll up right now by 21, 67-46. Christensen drives in, bounce pass underneath the Van Pelt. Pass tip stolen away. Number 4 tonight for Jared Moore, off to Siebenthaler. Left side now to Malinsky, back out to Moore. Back over to Siebenthaler. Siebenthaler down the left side. Penetrates in, kick pass over to Malinsky left side. Back up top to Moore. Moore attacking, gets all the way to the rim, and he's going to lay it up and in. 69-46. We get a steal now by Tassel, his third of the ballgame. They find the cutter Asic, and Carroll couldn't get a basket in the lane here most of this third, and now all of a sudden things are starting to fall for them again, as they have really pulled away. Carter Asic puts them up 71-46. Still ball with it. Nice win here tonight for Carroll. They'll move to 6 and 8. Norman's 3 up, no good. Battle for the rebound, taken down by Carter Asic. Asic off to Jared Moore for the layup. Carroll has completely dominated this game since it got down to a 10-point game. We get another steal by Moore, and he's going to dunk it with 2 hands. So Jared Moore with another bucket. He's got now 19 on the night. The lead is 29. Hard to believe this was a 10-point game at one time. It was 54-44, so Carroll has outscored him 21-2 since then. Moore trying to get another steal out there. Mormon over to the right side to Stillball, down to Bumgarner. Bumgarner with it, drives in. He's going to draw some contact. He'll get himself to the free throw line. Coach Beeson should be pretty pleased with this one. Brecken will check in. Tigers going to make some substitutions here. Maddox White will check in, as will Crandall. Landon Peterson also going to check into the ballgame. Asic will check out. Bumgarner waiting at the free throw line for his opportunity to shoot a couple. He has 2 of 2 at the line tonight. The loss here tonight for Boone will drop them to 7 and 8 and 3 and 8. Free throw is up and good for Bumgarner. 75-47 now in favor of Carroll. A couple of more subs getting ready to come in for Carroll. Moyer Oberding going to check in. Also checking in is Mason Stitz, both of them juniors. As Coach Beeson getting all of the regulars pretty much off of the floor. Carroll had a couple of guys run out and then had to come back in. Carroll getting a little confused on who needs to be at the scorer's table. So they're making the guys wait at the scorer's table. Now they're going to let him in, which is, I get it, it's the rule, but it was a waste of about 20 seconds there, where he was going to let him into the game. It means he didn't blow the whistle to let him in. He made him come back from the free throw line and stand at the scorer's table, and then he blew the whistle to let him in. Baumgartner's free throw on the way, it's up in good. Like I said, I understand it is the rule, but you've got a 27-point game with 1:58 remaining as well. They had checked into the scorer's table, but the horn didn't blow, and then the official hadn't blown the whistle to let him in. Peterson with it out top, works it now off into the hands of White. Over now to Olberding, down to Peterson, to Crandall. Inside again to White, kick out pass. Driving in Olberding, pull up jumper up, no good. Rebound tipped out and gathered in by Boone. That's going to be by Levi Ben, who has checked in. Brecken now with it. Crossover dribble, back to Ben, pump fake. Drives into the lane. They're working out. Crowd starting to thin out now as Carroll has pulled away. Taylor Crandall will come up with a rebound, his first. They'll bring it up. Gets it out now to Olberding. Going to fire up a three, no good. Rebound batted around and controlled by Mormon for Boone. Mormon up the floor. They get it out to Ben. His three left side, top of the key is up and good. 75-51. Carroll with the lead. Crandall down to the right corner. Peterson's three. That's long. Mormon will come up with the rebound. Ahead now to Christensen. Peterson back defensively. Christensen, though, is able to get the layup to go. Peterson will bring it up here for Carroll. Carroll's largest lead got to 29 in this one. Crandall no good on the shot. Brecken with it. 20 seconds to go. Scoop shot on the reverse layup, no good. A rebound taken out of there by Crandall. Throws it down deep, looking for Stitz. It's loose, and Boone going to come up with the basketball. Mormon will get it across half court. They work it now to Christensen, and Boone just going to let the clock run out here. Carroll going to win this one. The Tigers will pick up a 75-53 victory here tonight, as the Tigers blow this one open in the fourth quarter of play. We'll step away, take a break. We're back. And let's see here. It looks like 3 minutes here on KCIM.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat, at Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports. And we love the opportunities to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
For over 50 years, Pringer's Lumberland has been your trusted destination for all things furniture and flooring. Hi, it's Matt Pringer, third generation in our family-owned business. We understand the importance of creating spaces where memories are made and cherished. Our commitment to quality craftsmanship, personalized service, and unbeatable value has made us a staple in the community. Pringer's Lumberland is more than just a furniture store. We're part of your community, and when you shop with us, you're not just furnishing your home, you're investing in the livelihood of your neighbors. Pringer's Lumberland, Highway 30 West in Carroll.
Are you looking to boost your brand? Top Loft makes it easy with custom online stores for businesses, sports teams, and organizations. Enhance your brand visibility with a tailor-made store showcasing your logo, colors, and designs. Enjoy endless customization options, choose styles, colors, and add your unique touch to every product. Plus, their streamlined ordering system ensures a smooth experience for you and your customers. Elevate your brand with Top Loft in downtown Carroll, or visit toploftclothing.com and start building your online store today.
Financial planning can be easy to avoid, but in these uncertain times, it should be your top priority. Now is the time to put Silverleaf Wealth Management on your team. Whether you want to plan for retirement, better manage your investment assets, or fund your kids' education, Silverleaf Wealth Management can help you discover, design, and implement a plan for pursuing your goals. Visit us online or schedule a consultation with me, Ann Slechta, today by calling or texting us at 712-775-2251. This is Silverleaf Wealth Management of Carroll, Iowa.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Motors at Tailgate, brought to you by Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive it. Mackey Motors in at Lake City, MackeyMotors.com is where you can check them out as well. A 21-2 run in the fourth quarter for the Carroll Tigers after Boone had cut an 18-point deficit in the third down to 10 early in the fourth quarter, and Boone had some momentum. And then the Carroll Tigers just took over from there. Noah Hinters put them up 56-44. And then it was Stone Siebenthaler with a huge three. That really shifted the momentum. Carroll got up 15 on that, 59-44. Then Hinters hit a free throw. It was Miles Nuzbeck extending it to 63-46. And then Jared Moore kind of took over from there. Moore made it 65, 66, 67 with 4 straight free throws, then hit a bucket. Then had another bucket, and then had a steal and another bucket. That one was the dunk, and that put Carroll up by 29 in the fourth quarter. So what a run here by Carroll to pick up the win here tonight. Again, Coach Beeson, one of the guys scheduled to join us here in the postgame tonight. And I think Coach going to be pretty happy with the performance here tonight. I really like the way Carroll shared the ball tonight. I thought their spacing was excellent. I thought defensively they were good tonight. Probably not great. Gave up some looks to Bumgardner, gave up some looks to Van Pelt, but did a nice job with Shiver inside, did a really nice job with Brooks tonight. So my guess is they wanted to take Brooks and Shiver away and did that. And they if Bumgardner and Van Pelt did some damage, which they were able to do, but not enough, they were probably okay with that. So I'm sure Coach is going to be pretty pleased with just the overall effort for the Tigers here tonight. But Carroll picking up the win. They moved out of 6-8 on the season. They are 4-7 in the Raccoon River Conference. They're going to be hosting again Winterset coming up here on Friday night, and we'll have Mason Nealon out here to bring you that broadcast coming up on Friday night. But like the way this Carroll team is playing, they were really sharp. Getting the ball down the court, moving the ball, sharing the basketball, finding their teammates. Their cutting tonight was really, really good and stuff, and that comes from having good spacing as they were able to get themselves free and they were looking for their teammates. So this is, I think, the type of basketball that I'm guessing that Coach Beeson thought that you would see out of this team all season long, and they're really starting to put things together right now. So let's run you through our numbers here tonight. For Boone, Wes Van Pelt with 10. Tyson Shivers fouls out with 7. Braden Brooks with 7. Jude Bumgardner with 17. Levi Ben with 3. Hendricks Mormon with a 1. And Cole Christensen with a 4. For Carroll here tonight, Stone Siebenthaler, 10 points, a rebound, and 2 assists. Matt Collison, 8 points to go with a rebound. Jared Moore, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 4 steals. Carter Essick, 8 points, go with 5 rebounds and 3 assists and a steal. Noah Hinters, 10 points, 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Miles Nuzbeck, 5 points, 5 rebounds, an assist and 2 steals. Trey Tassel here tonight with 9 points to go with 3 rebounds, an assist and 3 steals. And Talon Crandall tonight as well with 2 rebounds. Blake Malinsky finished up with 6 points. Tigers go at 12 of 21 from the free throw line. And joining me is Mr. Jared Moore. And Jared, congratulations. Nice win. 21-2 run. Did you know that? 21-2 run in the fourth quarter after they cut this to 10.
No, but it felt like it in the locker room down there. Our coach was talking about how he's surprised they didn't call a timeout because it felt like it was a run. And you look at the score, and we were up by, like, what, not even 10 at third quarter?
Yeah.
And you look over, we're up 20.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was surprised.
Played really well in the first half, but I thought in the third you guys were still playing well, but it just seemed like there was a lid on the basket when you guys got to the rim. What changed there in the fourth quarter that all of a sudden things started to fall again?
We pointed out that we need to pass more. If we start passing the ball, making the move, we're going to find more open shots and more open layups. And in the fourth quarter, we just executed that very well, and we ran our plays well. And we were running a zone offense against a man defense, but it proved to help because we just passed the ball really well and made a move.
I really liked your guys' spacing tonight. What did Coach talk to you guys about with that kind of leading into this game tonight, and how well did you think you guys executed that offensive game plan tonight?
Well, if you look at the numbers, this is our highest assist game.
Yep.
And, yeah, in the practice, he goes, we don't care who scores the most points.
Right.
As long as the team effort, we win, that's all that matters. And we all agreed to that, and we're like, yeah, we'll do that. And it showed here.
What was it with the passing tonight and the sharing the ball? Was it just that conversation and kind of watching it on film that kind of clicked for all you guys?
Yeah, and then in practice we started picking it up more and actually like looking around and finding open spots. And now we're starting to know like where everybody plays at and how like everybody plays on the floor and where they usually sit. And so it's easier to find them in their natural spot.
Nice to kind of see some guys coming off the bench. Tassel, also Malinsky hitting some threes for you guys. So you guys got a lot of weapons right now at this point of the season. How much better is this team now than even what you were coming out of the holiday break?
Oh, yeah, we're starting to pick it up, and we start sharing the ball. At first, we were kind of selfish, and our assist numbers were low and our turnovers were high.
Yep.
But if you look at it now, it's completely flip-flopped, and we start passing the ball and find open shooters, and if the shooters aren't open, then we find a person in the paint.
You had one dunk tonight, but you were hoping, I think, to get a few more there as you made some steals and got out on the break a few times as well. So kind of figure somebody was going to come hack you as you were going up?
At the end?
Yes.
Well, I knew I should have had the one before that, and I had all the fans all hyped, and I was like, I got to get another one. So at the end, I knew I could probably get a steal on him because he's dribbling out, and so I just got it and hope to God I got up.
Winter set now coming up on Friday night. What do you guys got to do? Because if I remember correctly, that was a rough performance down there earlier this year.
Yeah, it was. In practice, because we played Rolling Story, these guys in Winter set, and they're all a zone team.
Yep.
So in practice, we were doing zones a lot, and it showed to help because we did very well against this zone. So if they run their zone, I think we're going to be doing well. And then when they flipped the man, we did pretty good. And Winter set tends to flip the man and zone sometimes.
Yep.
So I think we'll be good.
I tell you what, great job out here tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Best luck coming up on Friday.
Thank you.
You bet. Jared Moore joining us again here in the postgame. I think head coach Randy Snyder making his way up, or Randy Beeson. I just called him Randy Snyder, but Randy Beeson making his way up here tonight. We'll get him on the headsets here tonight as well. And, Coach, I just talked with a happy Jared Moore. He talked about you guys distributing the basketball more. You flipped the assist and turnovers numbers from what you were doing earlier this season. I have a feeling that's a discussion you've had a lot with this team, and it's really sunk in. And you saw it tonight. I thought the spacing and the ball movement, especially early, was outstanding.
Yeah. Obviously, last time we played them, it was not pretty. We didn't do that.
Yep.
We didn't finish around the basket. We turned the ball over too much. So, yes, I thought passing the ball was really, really good. We were unselfish. We were in the right spot. We made the easy passes the majority of the time. So the guys did a really good job with that.
And not just your guards, Noah Hinders and Carter Essick were doing a really good job early sharing the basketball kind of from that high post area.
Yeah, they play really well together.
Yep.
Obviously best friends, and they've played together for a long time. So they know where each other are all the time. But they also made some really nice passes. Carter had to play up top against the 1-3-1 zone and made some nice passes to the corner for some threes early on. So we just did a good job of making the extra one and making the easy one and not trying to force it. But we also did a good job of, like, if you are going to attack, it's one or two dribbles and not try to do too much and not try to be out of control, which we didn't do last time against them. So, yes, it was really nice to see. The first 2 quarters was about as good as we could play. And defensively, we were really good, too. I think they only made
them to 24.
Yeah, made 2 threes in the first half, and they can really get it going from the three-point line. So we made them miss, but then we also got the first rebound, which is another thing we didn't do very well against them the first time. You know, they got some big guards. They got some big post players. They lead the conference in rebounds and offensive rebounds and all that stuff. So that first half was as good of a half as we could have liked. The third quarter was as bad of a third quarter. I don't know what happened. You know, you talk about we played two really good quarters. Let's see if we can do that again. And, the third quarter was not pretty. But at the end of the third quarter, I said, I'll relax. You guys relax. You know, as bad as we played, I think they made up 3 or 4 points is all. And it could have been a lot closer going in the fourth quarter.
I don't know how to say it. I thought you executed the offense fairly well, just couldn't get shots to fall, which is part of executing the offense, but you missed a ton of bunnies there.
Yes, being efficient. We use that word a lot, and you're right, we got really good looks, and guys were pointing some fingers in the locker room after the game. I would have had 5 more assists if you just would have made a couple layups in a nice way. They all love each other. And it's hard because, what do you say?
Right.
Like, make the layup, right?
Yes.
So, obviously, we knew that they were going to make some outside shots. We knew they were going to make a run. So we withstood that with some pretty good defense there in the third quarter. We did a really good job of still getting the first rebound for the most part of Shivers. I don't feel like really impacted the game on the glass, which he did at their place. Baumgartner's tall and long, and the Brooks kid ate us alive at their place the first time. I felt like we did a pretty good job on him as well. So, a really good job, and then the fourth quarter.
They cut it to 10. You go on a 21-2 run.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
We were trying to do the math in the locker room, and, a really good job. Jared Moore was outstanding.
Yes.
He got a lot of deflections, a lot of steals, and then he finished in transition. He made his free throws, I think, for the most part. So a really good job by him. But once again, a team effort. Blake Monsky had some big threes in the first half. Miles was outstanding on the glass, did some really nice things. And he was guarding some different guys, too, yes. And then he had to guard Shivers, so he had to do some different things. So Trey hit a big three, I think, in the third or fourth quarter as well. Stone was under control. Made some really nice passes. He did a good job of attacking the basket and pulling up. We saw on film that Ballard and Gilbert, Shivers is hard to score on all the way at the basket, but if you can get to 3 or 4 feet and kind of shoot over the top, which I wouldn't say is an expertise of any of our guys, but we saw it on film and said, hey, if you can get there and just rise up and shoot over the top, and he did a nice job of not getting called for some charges and finishing around the basket. So he was really good. If he can continue to do that and get to the basket and not just be a three-point shooter, it really helps his game. But Mac's been sick for a long time. He came in and played some really good minutes and attacked the basket and made some nice passes too. So Carter and Noah, I can go down the line and say a lot of good things about all of them. It was a tough one last night, but I thought our guys really responded really well and played a really nice game.
Got winter set now here Friday. I know you really struggled. That was kind of maybe one of the worst performances of the first half of the season, but this is a completely different team, I think, right now that you have.
I keep saying that. I keep believing it. I hope the kids believe it, too. We watch some film and watch us play some of those teams early on. I'm like, man, you guys are terrible. This is not you. I don't even want to show you guys this because I don't want to go back to this point. But our guys, like we talked about last week, they're believing more in each other. They're believing in themselves, and we're better as a team. As you can see tonight, like, those things wouldn't happen tonight if guys didn't believe in each other and would be willing to make the extra pass, right? You got to give up some points. You got to give up some outside shots that usually you get, to make that extra one to get a great shot and just instead of a good shot. So I think our guys are coming around. And last night, a tough loss. We lost by 11, but we played a good game. And there's no moral victories. But after the game, like, hey, we played some really good basketball tonight. Let's carry that into tomorrow. So we did a nice job of that. The goal will be, can we continue to be consistent and continue to play that good basketball and defend and take care of the ball. So.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Appreciate you coming up. We'll have Mason out here again on Friday night, so best of luck in that one, and we'll talk to you again for the Coaches Show coming up Saturday morning.
Jeff, I appreciate the coverage. Thanks so much.
You bet. Head coach again, Randy Beeson again with the Carroll Tigers. They pick up another win here tonight, knocking off Boone here tonight by a final of 75-53. Time to announce our Motor Inn Player of the Game. We're going with Jared Moore here tonight. Stone Siebenthaler was in that hunt. Noah Hinters was in that hunt as well for part of this game, but Jared Moore finishing up tonight. 19.5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals to lead the Tigers as they get the sweep here tonight. Carroll winning the girls' game 52-19. They win the boys' game by a final of 75-53. From a video guy, Will Miners, and this is Jeff Blankman saying thank you for listening to basketball coverage here tonight on KCIM. Have a great night, everybody.